Hello lovely humans, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, but here we are again, and I'm here to bring you a brand new tutorial. And if you have watching my Instagram, you know already that it's about the jean jackets, and I'm so excited to share this because I have this in my mind for a while and now I figured it out and I really love it. So let's dive right in. So to put a design on a jean jacket, you first need the design. And I have designed my ideas on my iPad. I have done these illustrations a while ago. And I always knew I wanted to use them for something. And it turns out they fit perfectly on the jean jackets. So I do create my designs in Procreate. And here I have them all. So what I do is basically I open the design. I have it here. Let's take this one. What I then do is I go to the settings and put the light up, like up. Then I go into the darkest corner and I put the jean jacket on top. I make it bigger. I make it bigger. I put the jean jacket on top and then I copy it through. So I have enough light from underneath to go through the fabric of the jean jacket, so it needs to be dark for that. You cannot do it in a light room. The other possibility is you have your design, you finish it on the computer, you print it, or you finish it on paper, and then what you do is use a transfer pencil. This one is in German. It's not focusing here. And it basically you paint on the paper and then you turn around the paper on the jean jacket and you iron over, and through the heat the color of that pencil will transfer to the fabric. So that is another possibility on how to get your design on the jean jacket. So here you see I have outlined already the design. I do not use a regular pencil. I do use my gel pen for that because it does not need to stick with water. It's just, you can see the white better on the dark fabric. I tried it with other pencils, it did not work. So yeah, gel pen, my regular gel pen I usually use, I used it for that. And then I basically start painting. So I bought special colors. I bought textile colors and I use Marabou. I use Marabou. I have no idea how you pronounce that. But I use Marabou anyway as acrylic paints, and now I bought the textile. This is the black. Then I have a white, it says Textile Plus, and I really loved it. And I will explain you later why. And then I have a regular textile Marabou in pink. And then I bought myself some glitter. Of course. We do need glitter in our lives. I mean, what is life without glitters? So I have Royal Flash textile in gold and Denim pastel pink. These are the colors I'm using. I start with the black always. It just gives me a better outline of what I do. And here you see me adding the first layer. And after that first layer, I added a second layer because the fabric sucks in the color, so the color intensity is not that strong. So that's why I added a second layer. Here you see me paint white first. So what happened? As you can tell, there are some here parts already painted. It's not black, it's the pink. And I figured out that the fabric sucks in the pink too much. So that's why I added firstly a layer of white. And over that white, then I painted pink in different variations, like the only pink color, then mixed with white, so I have the different shades of pink, and it's all just that white and pink that I just showed you. And it's really important that you let the layers dry, because otherwise they mix in and they take some time to dry. So you need to be a little bit patient. So that's why I first added all layers white. And then when I have finished that, I started painting over the pink. But even there, I needed to add extra layers. So it was layer over layer. So in between, I started outlining. And for that, I got a special pink. And for that, I got a special pen. It's also from Marabu. It's Yono acrylic and it's waterproof. And that was important that it's waterproof, because it's not a textile pen, but it works fairly well. And I outlined everything with that pen, and afterwards I went over with a layer of the white textile, just because I had the feeling the white pen is not as color intense as the white plus textile, and that's why I outlined again with the textile plus over it. And then basically I added my designs. I added them with a pen, and I had to be really careful because the tip of this pen is fairly thick. So I only could use like one end of it, and you can tell here that I'm going really slow to not get the lines too thick. So maybe I will look for another pen here, but I didn't find anything else. So this will do for now. And yeah, it takes a while to do that because you have to be really careful with these thin lines to not mess them up. Yeah, and lastly, I did the sunglasses. Here you can tell I already added multiple layers over the hair, so all the white is gone. I have different shades of pink that I mixed, and then I'm going with the gold, and the gold is quite good. It does not soak into the fabric, so it lays on top, which is great. So I did not need to put a white layer underneath. And lastly, I lined out the statement and also did them with the textile plus white color, and over on top of it I put the pink color. And yeah, here's the finished jacket. Yeah, it's basically all about using the right paints. It's really important that you get textile paints, and I think Marabu is a great brand for it. I have used them throughout the years, and I'm quite content with what they produce. And I also did a water test. When it was raining, I held the jacket into the rain and then I was rubbing over, because it needed to be safe, you know, when you rub over, not just water. I mean, it stays, it does not flood when it's watering, but I wanted it to be a little bit harder. What I then in the end did, I put on a piece of fabric, I put on top the design, and then I ironed over, just to give it that last fixation. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't, but I learned that it's always great to do that, so that's what I did. And yeah, that's basically it. I think the tricky parts were really holding, first of all, that pen for the fine lines, and the other part that the pink color got sucked into the jacket, and I really needed to outline everything with white. So I definitely need a bigger bottle of white, but the white stayed really nicely on top of it and gives a really great foundation for all of these other colors to pop out, because otherwise it's just one meshy, and we don't want that. Yeah, but because it's a dark underground, you need something to brighten it up. So yeah, I hope these tips help. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.